Shanti, Shanti. Read 67.
किमप्यव्यपदेशात्मा पूर्णात् पूर्णतराकृतिः न सन्नासन्न सदसत् न भावो भावनं न च.
The description of the state of Videha Mukti is being described by Janaka. Videha Mukti, wherein the Jivan Mukta or the Jnani has got his prarabdha karma ended. All karmas have got nullified. That is, Agami and Sanchita have got ended. Prarabdha karma has got exhausted. No more momentum for rebirth transmigration. The Sukh Sharira of such a Jnani, a Jivan Mukta, gets disintegrated. What remains is nothing but Chaitanya Swarupa Brahma, and Brahma alone, even free from Maya and ignorance. So that state is described as Kimapi Apadeshatma. Such a person is what? We have seen this. Na Sat, Na Asat. It is not any entity in the created world, creation. Nor can you say it is non-existent entity. It is the ever-existent principle. Na Sat, Na Sat. Na Sadasan. You can't say at times it is Sat, at times Asat. Such contradiction. Two opposite things cannot be the feature of one and the same entity. Satas, Sadasat together also no. Na Bhavaha. It is not an entity born in creation. Bhavanam Chinna. So it is not any thought. It is not any antakarana vritti. But Kimapi Avyapadeshatma. Something wondrous. But you can't point out like this. It cannot be indicated like this. Avyapadeshatma. You can't name it. Even Brahma name is not applicable. So you can't point out Atma of nature. Purna, Purnatarakriti. So totally free from limitations. Anything is said Purna, full and complete, limitless. It is much more than that. So such a thing alone he remains. Continue.
Chinmatram chaityarahitam anantamajaram shivam anadimadhya paryantam yadanadi niramayam.
It is Chinmatram. This is what is called Chinmatram. There is nothing Achit in that which is opposed to it. Achit is what? Jada Drish. Opposed to Chaitanya, an entity which can be called or described as what? Jada is not there at all. Chaitanya and Chaitanya alone means no creation, no adhyasta superimposed jagat on it. What is Chinmatram? Explain. Chaitya Rahitam. Chaitya means anatma vishaya. So that was free from drishya, free from vishaya. It is chaitya rahitam nirvishayam. Free from object in the sense free from drishya jagat. Anantam, endless. Desha parichinnata, kala parichinnata, vastu parichinnata are not there. Three types of limitations: space, time, object. These limitations are not there in it. Anantam, ajaram, literally free from old age means free from shadvikaras. Jayate, asti, vardate, viparinate, apakshiyate, vinashriti. From birth to death, the 6 changes that a born entity undergoes, these are not there at all. Ajaram, Shivam, Mangala Swarupa, the Mangala Swarupa, and Anadi Madhya Paryantam, that in which Adi, Madhya, Paryantam, Anta, beginning, middle, and end. These are not at all because it is an ever existent principle which is not born, nor it is going to end. Yet such anadhi, adhirahita, free from mental afflictions, adhi and vyadhi. Vyadhi, physical diseases. Adi, mental affliction, mental diseases. Niramayam, free from sorrows of samsara. Samsara upadrava rahitam. Free from upadravas, afflictions of samsara. Such Chaitanya alone remains. Continue.
Drashtrudarshana drushyanam madhye yaddarshanam srutam natah parataram kinchit nischayostya paro mune.
It is something which is yat, whatever that is. Darshanam. Darshanam. Jnana Sarupam. Chit Sarupam. Chaitanya Sarupam. Yat Darshanam. Where it is Darshanam? Drashtru. Darshana. Drishyanam Madhye. In these 3. Drashtru, Jnata, knower. Darshana, knowledge of an entity. Drishya, Jneya, the entity known. Entity being known. Jnata, Jnana. Jnana stands for Jnana Vritti, Pramana. So therefore, Jnata, Jneya, Jnana means, you know the other word for that. What is it? Triputi. The trio which are there in the knowledge of any entity in the creation. Now, that Madhye, among these, what is that? Which is known to be there. Or which is known to be the entity that abides in Jnata, Jnana, Jneya means what? Chaitanya, Jnapti, Swarupa. Whether it is Jnata, Jnana-vritti or Neya, they are all inert in nature. That which enlivens them, the common denominator in all of these three, the Chaitanya Dhyana Swarupa, it is this. That is the Swarupa of Videha in the, what remains in the Videha Mukti. Smritam. Such an entity is considered to be the one that means Chit Swarupa that remains. Mune, O Nidaga, please listen. Ataha par, na ataha param. There is nothing superior to it, nothing greater than this. So, parataram, aparaha kinchit nishchayaha asti. There is no other ascertainment greater than this is found in Vedanta Shastra. Means this is the ultimate truth, is the Sarva Vedanta Nishchita Artha. It is ascertained knowledge of all Vedanta Mahavakyas. That Swarupa alone, this individual who hitherto was the Jiva, remains after the Jnani, after gaining the knowledge and the Prarabdha gets over. And that is what is called as what? Videha Mukti. So, teaching by Janaka is over. Actually, it's not teaching. It's only as confirmation, affirmation, certification. Given to who? Shuka, that look, what you had ascertained, what your father told, and what I have now is one and the same. There is nothing more that need to be known. You know what need to be known. Not only that, you have the disposition totally withdrawn from the Vishayas. You can straight away abide in your Swarupa. There is give up the wrong notion that there is something called bondage, etc. You are liberated. So thus this way, the Brahma, erroneous notion of Shuka is now dispelled by Janaka Maharaja. Continue.
स्वयमेव त्वया ज्ञातं गुरुतश्च पुनः श्रुतं स्वसङ्कल्पवशाद्बद्धः निस्सङ्कल्पाद् विमुच्यते.
O Shuka, Tvaya Swayam eva jnatam punaha gurutaha cha shrutam swa sankalpavashad baddha nissankalpavashad vimuchyate. O Shuka, Tvaya, by you. Swayameva jnatam. You have known Atma Swarupa, Brahma Swarupa on your own. Not only that, punaha, further, Guru Tasya Shrutam. Guru here stands for father, Vedavyasa. You also listen to this from your Guru. Now, keep this in mind. The final ascertainment of Vedanta. This is what bondage is. This is what liberation is. What is it? An individual gets bound because of this erroneous notion. What is that notion? Swasankalpavashad baddha. An individual is baddha, gets bound by swasankalpa. What is swasankalpa? There is this jagat distinct from me. There is, what is that? An entity different from me. By this wrong notion that crops up in the antakarana, person is bound. Nisankalpavashad vimuchyat. Me, Chaitanya and Chaitanya alone, aparokshataya, not by lip service. Me and me, Chaitanya alone is there. There is nothing other than me. That is moksha. That is moksha. And you have found this. You already discovered this. Continue.
Tena swayam taya jnatam neyam yasya mahatmanaha bhogebhyo yaratir jata drusyadva sakaladiha.
Tena tvaya swayam tvaya neyam swayam jnatam yasya mahatmanaha add tava. Iha sakalat bhogebhya aratihi jata. Hi aratihi jata. Tena, it can be taken as by that. What was told earlier, or therefore, because you have known yourself this, therefore, or by what you have known, that we also can taken. Tvaya, by you, neyam swayam jnatam. Neya, the entity to be known, Brahman. Swayam jnatam. On your own, you have discovered it, you have aparokshataya known it. And you are the one such one. Yasya mahatmanaha tava. It should be taken like this. For you, the Mahatma, who has realized so, iha, in this jagat, sakalat bhogebhya, from all sense pleasures, otherwise, drishyatva, or from drishya jagat, he indeed aratihi jata. Lack of priti, lack of asakti is born, means you are totally indifferent towards the bhogas and the drishya jagat. Janaka is not just saying like that to praise him. He has verified. That's why he was being tested from one place to other place. In the inner apartment, when all bhogas, food, dance, music was offered, he was totally indifferent toward that. So therefore, Janaka has verified this, and he says, Ratihi jata. From this. And therefore, you are an accomplished person. What needs to be accomplished in this human birth, you already accomplished that. Continue.
प्राप्तं प्राप्तव्यमखिलं भवता पूर्णचेतसा स्वरूपे तपसि ब्रह्मन् मुक्तस्त्वं भ्रान्तिमुत्सृज
Bhavata Purna Chetasa Akhilam Praptavyam Praptam Brahman add Yataha Swarupe Patasi add Ataha Tvam Muktaha Bhrantim Utsruja Bhrantim Utsruja. O Shuka, by you, Bhavata. Bhavata means not simply by you the great person, like you, by your honor, like that. Bhavan, with respect. So Bhavata, Purna Chetasa. Purna Chetas means literally what? Full Antakarana means the Antakarana which has assumed Purna Brahma Swarupa, Purna Akar, Purna Atma Swarupa, Purna Mada, Purna Midam, Purna Purna Mudachyate. No limitations. Limitless Paramanda Swarupa, Chaitanya and Chaitanya alone. Is that by you who will Antakana become that? Praptavyam Akhilam Praptavyam Praptavyam. Entire thing that needs to be attained in this human birth. The highest Purushartha of the human being. Moksha. Praptam. Certificate number. Don't have any doubt about it. So that is Praptam. And therefore, Brahman, O Brahmajnani, Swarupe Patasi. See, Janaka, the Jnani himself calls him. Otherwise, Tom, Dick, Harry calling Jnani is not correct. Janaka has verified that he is a Jnani. You know that tussle between Vishwamitra and Vasishtha. You know the story. Vishwamitra once had gone for a hunting with his all paraphernalia. And he was very hungry. Even his retinue, his soldiers, etc., had no food. So he was finding out anywhere where the food is available. He found the hermitage of Vasishtha and went and requested. Oh, Vasishtha offered all hospitality. And with so many people, the best food was served. Sumptuous food was served. Vishwamitra, king, emperor, was suspicious. How a sage can give such a lavish hospitality? And he came to know it is because Vasishtha has got Kamadhenu. So the greed got activated in him and told Vasishtha, give that Kamadhenu to me. because I am the emperor. The best in the empire should belong to me. Vasishtha said, nothing doing. Not a Kshatriya blood, no. Ego. He said, look, don't pick up fight with me. You will feel the consequences of it. Vasishtha was not to get frightened by this. He was undeterred. Fight started. Vishwamitra is sending astras after astras, missiles after missiles. Vasishtha has just kept his Brahmadanda. And they go to Brahmadanda and disappear without any effect. Vishwamitra exhausted all his capacity. He was surprised. He has got such a power. Then he said, with a Brahmarshi, I should also become a Brahmarshi. And he started doing tapas. And he attained height. In between the Gadbad happened, Menaka Gadbad also happened. But after further still continued. It was a distraction. And really, his tapas was great. But what happened over? Whenever any interaction between the occasion came when he met Vasishtha, Vasishtha used to accost him by Rajarshi and not Brahmarshi. Rajarshi had a great down. Brahmarshi is like he used to get very much annoyed. Vishwamitra. He took as an insult to him. See, I have done so much of tapas and still he is calling me Rajarshi and not Brahmarshi. And that enmity started. Of course, Vasishtha had no enmity at all. All enmity because that Kshatriya blood, Vishwamitra. It went to such an extent in the head of Vishwamitra. He said, I should finish this Vasishtha. Then I came with the Shrestha Brahmarshi. He actually meant it. And one night stealthily entered the ashram of Vasishtha. It was a full moon night. Vasishtha, and he hid himself behind a bush only to find an opportunity to, with a dagger in the hand, to find an opportunity to kill Vasishtha. Vasishtha was sitting on the veranda with Arundhati. All everywhere, the bright moonlight has spread. Vasishtha said, "Oh Arundhati, see the beauty and the grandeur of this moonlight. It is just like the tapas of Vishwamitra." Means Vasishtha compared the beauty and grandeur of moonlight to the tapas of Vishwamitra. Vishwamitra was in the audible distance. He heard it and he was shocked. Maybe Vasishtha is not calling me Brahmarshi, but he has got such high opinion about me. And I am harboring enmity towards him. He realized his mistake through the dagger. By that time, one disciple of Vasishtha saw him with a dagger and he shouted, "Vasishtha is finished now." But he threw the dagger, rushed to Vasishtha and did Sashtanga Dandavata. Vasishtha lifted him. Oh Brahmarshi, get up. Hitherto he was addressing him as a Rajarshi. That final trace of ego, ahankara, durabhimana, that I am something superior, he gave up. He was fit to be a Brahmarshi. He said, oh Brahmarshi, get up. So Brahmarshi. So that is how it is. Therefore, Brahman. That Brahman means what? Brahmajnani. But who says this? Janaka himself a Brahmajnani. Vasishtha can say other one is a Brahmarshi because he himself is a Brahmarshi. Otherwise, no. Anyone give a title to anyone, it is of no use. O Brahman. O Brahmajnani. Or Brahman can be Brahmana also as such. But here it is Brahmajnani. Yataha Swarupe Pratasi. Swarupe Patasi means you can get absorbed in your Swarupa, Atma Swarupa, Brahma Swarupa. Ataha, therefore, Tvam Muktaha, you are free from bondage. And therefore, what you do now? Bhrantim Utsruja, that you are Baddha, you are bound, you are not liberated. This Bhranti, this erroneous notion, please give it up. Don't have such wrong notions about you. You are already liberated for reasons which I already given you. Continue.
अतिबाह्यं तथा बाह्यं अन्तराभ्यन्तरं धियः शुकपश्यन्न पश्येस्त्वं साक्षी सम्पूर्णकेवलः.
See, you are not seeing anything other than you, the Brahma Swarupa. Whether outside the world, whether body or antakarana, and therefore you are nothing but Brahma Swarupa. Shuka, vocative, Sambodhana. O Shuka, Shuka. Dhiyaha Bahyam. Tatha Atibahyam Antarabhyantaram Na Pashyasi Tvam Sampurna Kevalaha Sakshi Pashye Sakshi Pashye Bahyam Antara, not Abhyantaram, Abhyantaram. Abhyantaram. Shuka, O Shuka, say this is what you are, this is what you see, or this is what you are discovered. Dhiyaha Bahyam. Outside the body means here Deha and Indriyas. Tatha means you don't see all these which were seen perceived in the state of ignorance. Now from your vision, everything is Brahma, none of these exist for you. None of these are cognized by you. So number one, Bahyam from the Outside the purview of antakarana, dhi means the body, physical body, and the indriyas. Atibahayam, totally outside in the sense. So here, external shabda, sparsha, rupa, rasa, gandha, drishya, jagat. Atibahayam stands for Bahya Shabdadi Vishaya, the Drishya Jagat. Antaha, then again, Antaha, you have to take as one word, where in Antakarana or Antaha means Antakarana, Ahankara, Mana, Buddhi. You don't see them as you have to see them as Brahma only. Again, Abhyantaram. In the antakarana, kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matsara, all these. So vikaras. These are not seen by you at all. Or this should not be seen. This should not be seen means everything is what? What should be seen then? Sampurna Tvam, you are none of these. It can be then, you should not perceive them like that. It is nothing but Sakshi, Brahma only. Or you are not seeing and you are nothing, we are discovered, you are Sakshi Brahma. Tvam Sampurna Kevalaha Sakshi Pashyet. You should see as nothing but full and complete, limitless Sakshi Chaitanya only. Pashyet, should see, can be taken that you are seeing and you are not seeing all these things, or you should not see all these things. See this only as such. Now Shuka says goodbye with thanks. Of course, all these are not told. Scene changes. Where is Shuka now? Of course. Yes, he must have thanked and did pranams to Janaka. Yes, he must have taken leave from him. And now he is on the top of Meru mountain, absorbed in the Swarup. That is now the Shuka has got, his mind has got Vishranti, total repose in Swarupa without any cognition of the Jagat, Drishya Jagat. Read 74.
Vishashrama Shukastūshni Swaste Paramavastuni Vitashoka Bhayayasau Nirihaschinna Samshayaha.
Shukaha Vita Shoka Bhayayasa Niriha Chinna Samshaya Swaste Parama Vastuni Tushnim Vishashrama Tushnim Vishashrama Shukaha. Shuka, what did he do? And he is now stated, he is like this now. Vita Shoka Bhayayasa. The one from whom all these have gone. No Shoka, Vita gone. Goodbye. Shoka, sorrows have gone. Bhaya, fear has gone. Ayasa, exertion has gone. Worries, etc. have gone. Niriya, it can be desireless and also actionless. Having no desires not taking it to any activity because no desires. Chinna Samshaya, doubt about his Swarupa, doubt about the moksha, etc., gone. He is directly living that, he is in it. Swaste Paramavastuni, the Paramatma Vastu Swarupa, abiding in oneself in one's own nature. Tushne Vishasham, got total repose in it. He reposed, he rested, means you are just totally absorbed in the Swarupa. This is after this teaching of Janaka. Then now he goes to Meru Shikara and gets absorbed in that. Read.
Jagama Shikharam Mero Samadhyartham Akhanditam.
Akhanditam samadhyartham Meroho Shikaram Jagam. Earlier thing was immediately after the Janaka's teaching was over. So now he wants to totally get absorbed in Swarupa. So he wants to have a place like top of Meru mountain. Akhanditam samadhyartham. To a continuous samadhi, absorption of the mind in the Swarupa, samadhyartham. Meroho Shikaram Jagam. He went to the top of Meru mountain, which is quiet with all beauties around. The beautiful scene, because it makes the mind more composed. There, what did he do? Continue.
Tatra Varsha Sahasrani Nirvikalpa Samadhina Deshe Sthitva Shashamasau Atmanyasneha Deepavat.
Second line. Shashama Asau Atmani Asneha Deepavat. Sandhi breaking. Take Asau. Asau Tatra Sthitva Varsha Sahasrani Nirvikalpa Samadhina Tatra Deshe Sthitva Varsha Sahasrani Nirvikalpa Samadhina Atmani Asneha Deepavat Shashama reposed, got absorbed in Swarupa, where it is not. Where etc. is told. Asau, this one with the Asau Shuka. This Shuka, Tatra Deshe Sthitva. Remaining at that place, is that top of the Meru mountain. Sthitva, having remained. How long? Varsha Sahasrani. Thousands of years. Don't ask How did he live thousands of years? It is not Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga, they say maximum 100 years. Exceptions may be there, who cross, etc., but 100 years. Those days, the longevity was more. And therefore, see, in Kali Yuga, no food body will end. In those yugas, even without food, the body is to continue. That is a special feature of specific yugas. That's all. It went on deteriorating, and the maximum deterioration is the Kali Yuga. For thousands of years, Nirvikalpa Samadhina, by practice of Nirvikalpa Samadhi, Atmani, he reposed where? In Atma Sarupa. Like what? Asneha Deepavat. Like a lamp without oil. If oil is there, it manifests as what? Flame, smoke, etc. No oil means what? It is only fire principle remains without manifestation. So also, he remained in his Swarupa Atma without any manifestation of either Shuka or a Jagat. Sneha Deepa, Sneha means oil, like a lamp without the oil. Atmani Shashama got absorbed in the Atma Sarupa, reposed in Atma Sarupa. Because for a Jnani, there is nothing else that is to be done except be in the Sarupa, unless the Prarabdha demands. Because the Prarabdha of some Jnani may be for Loka Sangraha, to do something good for humanity. They determine Prarabdha. Then they will be out in the world as such. Otherwise, just be what you are. Now, the second chapter of Mahopanisad gets concluded. Read.
Vyapagata kalana kalanka shuddha swayamamalatmani pavane padesau salilakana ivam budhau mahatma vigalita vasanamekatam jagama.
Asau Mahatma Swayam Amalatmani Swayam Amalatmani Pavane Pade Vyapagata Kalana Kalantra Shuddha, add sun. Shuddha, sun. Vigalita Vasanam, Ekatam Ekatam Jagama Salilakanaha Ambudhau Iva. Asau, the Shuka. Asau Shuka. Mahatma with Brahma Sarupa, Mahatma. Swayam himself. Amalatmani Pavane Padi. In the Amala, pure, Nishprapancha, most purifying, Paramanda Sarupa, Pavane Pade, in one Sarupa, Atma, Brahma, Pade. Vyapagata Kalana Kala, Kalanka Shuddha. And he is now pure from all blemish, Kalanka. Free from all blemish. What are those Kalankas? Kalana. Kalana means Drishya Jagat, including Vishaya Smarana, Vyapagata, all these have dropped down. The sun being the one from whom all this blemish of Drishya Jagat, including the Vishaya Smarana, has dropped and is what? He is where? In his Swarupa. Vigalita Vasanam, free from all past software of Vasanas. Ekatam Jagama, got identified with Eka Brahma Swarupa. Jagama means Praptava. How he became one with Brahma Swarupa? He was Brahma Swarupa. Due to ignorance, it appeared to be separate. Now he discovered the oneness. Salila Kanaha Ambudhau Iva. Like a drop of water becoming one with the ocean. Can you separate it? No. Even when it appeared as a drop of water, it was water. Ocean, water. Water, water. No separation. Chaitanya Shuka, Chaitanya. Brahma Chaitanya. One and the same. Iti Mahopanisad. With this, Mahopanisad ends. If you remember, I had started this series of the 4 Upanishads, which mainly contained either learning of Rubu or teaching of Rubu. These are the only 2 chapters about Shuka, Janaka Shuka Samvada. So that I wanted to do that in the place of Rubu Gita. This today I have concluded it. It's a great Jnana Yajna. As for Shastra, better you should know, which I had told this when I concluded Yoga Vasishta teaching. At the conclusion of such sessions, as per Shastra, we are expected to celebrate it. How celebration? Brahmana Bhojana. Learned Brahmanas from all nook and corner. That is what Dasharath also told, because he was a king. They have to be fed sumptuously, dakshinas to be given, etc. They should be made happy. Nowadays, the time has changed. Some, according to individually, you can feed the poor and the needy. Also, I would suggest there are many Vedic Pathshalas where students are undergoing Vedic learning. They are not, subsidized by government. They are surviving on the charity of the noble-minded people who have got a value for our culture. There are many such things you can find around us. You can donate there something so that you will be helping the sustaining this thing of the Vedas so that it will get carried forward to the posterity. So it's a celebration. We say, In such conclusion, even the poor person who doesn't have much wherewithal should celebrate according to his own capacity. It should be done as such. So, because this is the conclusion of all this four, in the place of teaching of Bhrigu as such, on your own scale, you can do that. With this, the these four Upanishads are over, Mahopanisad is over. Next, just I'm announcing, I had announced earlier that till now, my main thrust of my main teaching is in-depth, whether Bhagavad Gita or Upanishads or such texts, etc., Yoga, etc. I would like to cater to those people who may not be that much interested in the in-depth study. At the same time, they are very eager to know what Bhagavad Gita says, so that they can practice in their own life, because they are not able to take to serious studies. For their sake, I am going to teach Bhagavad Gita summarily, topic-wise, without taking each and every verse as such. Every chapter, topic-wise, I will going there. I don't know how many classes it will take, and I will keep that classes just for 45 to 50 minutes. 45 minutes, 2 minutes more or less. And I propose to start. In fact, I would have started from next Saturday itself. But in between Diwali comes. So I thought better after Diwali is over itself. So I propose to start from 29th October, Saturday, as usual, 5:30 p.m. This class only, up to 6:15. You can tell those who are interested, etc. And you also can get benefited, nothing wrong in that. So that maximum people can take the benefit of this classes. So this Bhagavad Gita summary gist. This classes will start from Saturday, 29th October, after Diwali. Evening, 5:30 to 6:15. Same Zoom link. You can give the same Zoom link just such. And of course, like this also, it will be simultaneously telecast on YouTube. Because those who are not able to connect themselves at this particular time, they can take advantage of it from the YouTube as such. So that is there. Please note this. With this, let us conclude now. Om.
स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तां न्यायेन मार्गेण महीं महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यम् लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितः ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम।